How are ya? It is 8:03, just a couple of minutes late here on a Wednesday morning. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk, where we get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. And I gotta tell ya, the Tower Cam network is just beautiful this morning. Here's a shot in downtown Orlando. We are looking mighty fine here. And if you're looking for plans around Central Florida, whether it's downtown Orlando or the tourist district, we're also looking great. Let's head over that direction. Take a look at the World Center Tower Cam, which is looking back over to the tourist district. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, clear skies over top of us. It's a chilly start to the day yet again. And we're not even talking about rainfall. Heading over to the airport today. This is our airport tower cam looking back over to the city. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Living up to its name. There's Daytona Beach. Fantastic stuff. Kennedy Space Center, how you doing? Looking good. And last but not least, let's just pop over to New Smyrna Beach. Tower cam there. Yeah, exceeds expectations if this was my review. First warning, live Doppler radar around Central Florida, nice and quiet. Temperatures out the door, 46 degrees in Ocala, about 49 degrees in the villages. It's 57 degrees in Orlando and about 59 in Sanford. So we're looking great. We're feeling great. It's going to be a great day today. What are you doing, huh? 70 degrees by 11 o'clock. We'll be to like 73 degrees by lunchtime. And then we'll top off at like 79 this afternoon. So that looks good. That looks just great, doesn't it? Man, oh man, oh man. I hope you guys are having a great morning. With that, I'll say good morning to you. See how you're doing. Jennifer, good morning. Julie's all up in the festive pumpkins and ghosts. Good morning to you. Kathy says, good chilly 46-degree morning. Good morning to you. Laura, do they ever give you a day off? I swear to God, it doesn't feel that way. I have Thursday, Friday off, but it just doesn't feel like it's enough. If I actually ask for days off, it hasn't happened in a minute where I've gotten them off. Oh well. Monty, good morning to you. How are ya? Good morning, good morning. John, good morning to you. Linda says was 57 earlier according to our weather station. Now it's 59. Yeah, the temperatures in some spots have definitely started to climb a little bit. Jessica, I'm already wondering when the next front is. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that next front. It's not coming anytime, at least in the short term, in terms of strong fronts. We do have a weakish cold front, so let's get to the kind of weather pattern that we've got. Sunny skies, it's going to be a beautiful day today. Our temperatures getting a little warmer for tomorrow. Weak front approaches us come Friday night. This front's going to offer up some really, in other words, it's just going to limit things really from heating up. So it's not like we're going to be talking about a big chill. It's just going to help to keep the weather beautiful. And Saturday's beautiful, Sunday's beautiful, next couple of days is beautiful. But look at the 7-day forecast. I'm not going to hide behind it. Let's just look right at it, okay? 79 today. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Tomorrow, perfect. 83, a little warmer by Friday. Maybe a sprinkle for like Friday night football games. Then Saturday, Sunday. Look at that forecast. Beautiful, beautiful air. Man, I love it. Monday, Tuesday, we're climbing. So that then brings up the question, right? Like, when does the temperature drop a little bit? For right now, it's going to be a bit. It's going to be a couple of days. I'll share with you the raw GFS model data, okay? This is a look at the models, at least the GFS's idea of where the temperatures go the next couple of days. I just got a new run, though, and it kind of erased the cool front. The earlier run had a cool front around Halloween. Of course, the new run does not. So isn't that so much fun? You can see, though, there's not really a huge adjustment of temperatures. We do get warm in the mornings, like Saturday morning, this upcoming Saturday. Temperature goes from 68 down to 63 with that weak front. Then we start to get a little bit warmer, even to about 71 on the 30th of October. The last version of the GFS had a front in here, so we'll have to see if that comes back. Not all that exciting stuff, though, for sure. Let's take a look at the European model and see what's doing there. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting warmer. So we'll have to see what the current GFS is showing, at least in terms of like cold fronts go. But I do know that there should be a storm system coming in just before Halloween. We've discussed this for several weeks now, so that just kind of plays out for cooler temperatures come Halloween. We'll have to time it all out for you. But here's what you need to know this morning. Have a sweatshirt or something out the door, but this afternoon you don't have to worry about it at all as those temperatures warm up beautifully. Well, 2 days in a row, but I'm still sorry. Good morning to you. So nice here in Denellen. What's a day? I know, Mike. That's kind of what I keep saying to myself. Like, what is a day off? Can we get a first look at Halloween? Is it going to be a cool Halloween? So I think it might be. The GFS kind of backed off on that, as I showed you just a few moments ago. And our 7-day forecast doesn't go out that far. But looking long range to me, I think we're going to be heading in that direction. Whether or not it plays out, we'll see. But for now, the temperatures are looking fantastic, right? Like average high is in the low to mid 80s. Our forecast temperatures mid to upper 70s. So that's great. Very fall-like up here in Ocala. The horses are frisky. Ooh, I like it, Jennifer. Very fun. It was a damp, cool 44 at 6 a.m. Ooh, that's interesting. No nines listed on the model data. That's great. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing to take away from it, right? Like here, I'll pop the model data back up. We have no 90s in the GFS forecast, but I'm not going to lie. Like this morning, I was looking at it, and I was a little happier than I am right now because the model seemingly backed off of that cool front. We'll see if it comes back in later model runs, but in this moment, not as happy. The GFS wants us to have swamp butt taking our kids around for candy. I'm wearing tights, so no matter what, I don't think I'm going to be all that comfortable. That's just my thing, though. I like it the way it is. Can we keep it? I mean, Annie, take a look at at least this is raw model data, but like, we're kind of keeping it lovely, aren't we? Yeah. Tim's asking, how does a cold front like this play into next year's hurricane forecast? So cold fronts, if they don't bubble up storm systems, it's not really going to play out much. But, you know, as Jeremy and I had chatted about yesterday, we do track the lows, and this is, I haven't updated it for today, but like this is the low locations that we've watched kind of from the Gulf of Mexico and the Bay of Campeche. You know, we watched that one low kind of work up and out this direction. So that's the first kind of indicator for next year's hurricane season. Does that mean that the Big Bend and the Panhandle are under threat? It might. We'll have to keep watching to see how that trends out, but that's kind of what we've watched for now. I have to go back in and further update things, we'll say, right? Yeah, so that's where we're at, my friends. That's where we're at. Walked outside to take my dog out and immediately said, nope. Walked in and got a sweatshirt. Yeah, it's sweatshirt weather for sure. Chris, is it too early to be dreaming of a white Christmas? It's not that it's too early. It's just if you are actually hoping for a white Christmas, just know that it's probably not going to happen here, we'll say, right? Oh, well. It's cool in Plant City, yeah. Look at it this way. You could be up in New York or Pennsylvania taking kids trick-or-treating in damp 40-degree weather. See, that's true. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah, no? Yeah. The weather has me wanting to get my Christmas decorations out. I just pulled out my Halloween stuff yesterday. Did inflatables, and then the kids, we played, I'll show you a picture. We played like pretend football in the backyard. Let me see if I can find this. All right. So we were playing pretend football. You'll laugh at this. This was taken from the inside of the house. Jeannie was preparing dinner while I was playing pretend football with the kids. So, yeah, I'm in like this is, you know, this is hilarious, right? Like I'm in sandals and jeans. That's kind of fun. Also, we were playing pretend football with a soccer ball because that's what we have. Yeah. And Eric decided that he wanted to full-on tackle me, which I went along with. And then when his knee went into my nose, I was like, ooh, we could be breaking my nose, like actively breaking my nose, which I wasn't a fan of. So we stopped tackling pretty quickly, and I almost broke these glasses. I'm like, this is not a fun scenario. Not a fun scenario. Oh man. Too fun. And then he's like, "Can we play some more?" I'm like, The sun's going down. Daddy's tired. I'm tired." Oh man, the kids are lucky to have a dad. Well, thank you very much. Wait, you don't have a football? I don't think I have a football. I actually don't think I have a football. Yeah. Oh, Wesh needs that nose. What I need is to get this nose made to look pretty. I feel like it's like a big honking nose. If only I was into getting a nose job, then I could have a pretty nose. Oh well. Laura says, actively breaking my nose. Oh, it was. It was just like I could feel his knee working down my face and into my nose, and I was like, oh, this is. I was just waiting for the pop. I was just waiting for the pop. Bleh. Oh well. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. Nice chilly start to the day. Beautiful sunshine. Jesse says our girls were trick-or-treating dressed as bears one year. Someone asked how they were, and my oldest said, my butt is sweaty. Oh, well then. Brian, wait, it sounded like Little E kicked your butt. Let's just say that he decided he wanted to coach. He thought he got so good at it, he wanted to coach. And so he wanted it to be me versus our youngest. And then Eric would coach. I'm like, no, we have to play together. You know? Bentley hit me with a right hook yesterday by accident. I really thought I was going to wake up with a black eye. It hurt so bad. Oh God, Laura. I'm just glad these glasses didn't break, because I'm like, I don't have a backup pair. Like, what had happened if I was... Because I went, like when he tried to tackle me, I threw myself onto the grass. I just didn't expect him to jump onto my face, You need a little girl to play Tea Party and Dolls with. Linda, I can tell you one thing. That there's not going to be any other Burris kids coming from my family. I can 98.9, like, what did the doctor say? It was 99% effective? I can pretty much promise you there's no other kids coming. Did the need to the nose fix your sinus issue? No. As a matter of fact, I feel like it made it worse. You need a backup pair. I know, Kathy. That's on my list. I need to find a pair that the image consultant authorizes, because that's the other thing. So my boss is in today, and that's one of the topics that I need to discuss with her is the backup pairs. Yeah. Hey, Dad, there can be big bucks in coaching. I'm all about it. Oh, I'm good with that. But in that moment, you gotta walk before you can run. You know what I'm saying? You need a backup pair. My hubs has like 3 just for that reason. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Julie says, watch out for that 1%. I mean, if that's it, listen. The question was to cauterize or not, and we went for the cauterization. Probably inflamed your nose a bit. It's already inflamed. It is a little sore as I just hit it there. It is a little sore. I'm telling you, like he was actively breaking my nose. Just by the grace of God did I get that thing to stop. These are things they don't tell you in the parenting handbook, So if you show up with taped up glasses, we will know what happened. No, I'm going to get new glasses before I throw myself back on the ground. Yeah. That I can promise you. Oh, man. I have a backup pair from like 10 years ago, but they helped when Bentley broke my brand new 500. Oh, no, Laura. $500 pair of glasses broken. That's awful. All right, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk over to the green screen. We're going to do some weather, and then we can look at the tropics and all that fun stuff. Jeannie says, wait till the teenage years. Oy vey. Oy vey, you're stressing me out, oy vey. All right, let me get this set up over here. And that launch happened just before 8:40 last night. About 9. Sunday looks great. Going to KSEO. That sounds great. No, I don't want an old pair. I need to get the approved pair of glasses. Yeah, I mean, no matter what it is, you don't have to travel how many ever hundred light years to see something interesting. Just look outside. It's beautiful. This is a shot over along one of our Central Florida beaches. Current temperatures along the beaches in the mid 60s here in Brevard, 65 Melbourne Beach. Patrick Space Force Base at 65. But notice as soon as you head inland, 59 at the International Airport, 55 degrees in Palm Bay. For Seminole County, good morning to you. Waking up to about 55 in Altamont Springs. It's 51 Astor Farms, 55 degrees here in Lake Mary. Orange County, 58 degrees in downtown, 57 at the airport. 51 over in Rock Springs, about 58 degrees in Winter Garden. And around Marion County, 52 right on Lake Weir, but you head over to downtown Ocala, it's 46. The Ocala Airport is at 45, just dropping to 44 degrees. So interestingly enough now, this morning is cooler in Ocala than yesterday. Now I have to go dig out the data to see when the last time was we were at 44 degrees. It's 57 right now in Orlando though. Still cool, just not quite as chilly. Satellite and radar presentation showing clouds off the shorelines of either coast. A few sprinkles off of Brevard County, kind of behaving itself. But this blue H, that's our dominant weather feature. It's going to be shifting off to the east, and as it does, turns our winds to more of a northeasterly direction, and then eventually an easterly direction. And eventually, that helps to warm up the temperatures. We're starting to see that as early as this afternoon. About 73 lunchtime, 79 degrees our 3 p.m. temperature. Look how beautiful that sun is. It's going to be gorgeous today. So 79 in the city. Average high temperature 84 degrees. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s along the shoreline. Same thing through the rest of Central Florida. Futurecast looking quiet around town. Not much to see here, and you gotta love that, right? 7 p.m., just a couple of clouds around, continuing through 9, 10, 11 o'clock. It's a quiet stretch of weather. So sunny skies today, a little warmer for tomorrow, then our next weather feature starts to come on in. Cold front, super weak in nature. The energy from it is way up to the north, okay? And as that continues to progress, we continue to basically see gorgeous weather. So here we are, Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast, showing beautiful sunny skies. Today, tomorrow a little warmer, 83 degrees for our Friday, and then the weekend forecast looking dynamite. Megan.
Eric, as you're getting ready for that morning drive, a couple of traffic issues this morning. I am tracking some delays in Lake County along Florida Turnpike. This is looking at the south.
Okay, hi everybody. Wait, what are we talking about? Let me have a moment. What is happening right now? Just by one of those unbreakable frames. Well, I mean, I can do what I can. Mike says, life lesson from my dad. Having a boy, you only have to worry. Oh, boy. Well, that's true. That's true, Mike. I wasn't going to say that out loud, but that's... I will say, though, Mike, that I definitely take my responsibility as being a parent, and I definitely take that very, very seriously. I need to raise 2 good men. If I can do that, my legacy is complete. That's just where I'm at. Yeah. Abel, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My wife and I did an 8-hour cruise in the Corvette with the top off this past Sunday down the East Coast from Osteen to Port Canaveral and back. What a beauty. Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh my gosh, Brian, that sounds lovely. Julie says, it's interesting. There's a delay from here to airing on TV. Is that so they can edit or interrupt? No, there's no edit button. If I say something terrible, that's going out. It's a digitizing thing. That's all it is. That's all you got. Yeah, no, if I say something wrong, there it is. Evelyn says, my son broke unbreakable glasses. Oh boy. I don't make it a habit of letting my kids crawl all over my head. So, there's that. See ya, Frankie. Love you, Karen. Diane, thank you. Love the parenting I see y'all doing. It's, hey, look, we're all just trying to get along, right? We're all just trying to get by, Wish more folks thought that way about raising their children. I mean, that's it. Like, look, let's have a real talk, I'll die, and the people that love me will remember me, but everybody else won't. So if I can raise my children, who theoretically should love me more than any, if I could raise them to be good kids, then that piece of my heart goes on, right? My grandson loves to grab glasses off my face, teaching him the meaning of no. How old's your grandson, Tim? I feel like that could be a struggle. Susie, you're right though. Our children are our legacy. And that's why I'm taking my sleep schedule, my everything a little more seriously. I'm recognizing where that's why we're not doing afternoon coffee talk anymore, because I'm like, you know what? I can't keep doing this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Les, my dog ate my $400 glasses, no backup, blind for a few days. Now I have 2 pair. Yep. Yep. Too many kids want to be friends with their kids and not parents. Oh,
What was that?
I'll be their friend when they understand
Oh, okay.
what they got to do. You know, you're just trying to live the best parts of your kids and carry with them. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's it, Laura. Absolutely. Yeah. Diana, you found life's balance. Well, I'm working on it. I don't know that I found it. I'm trying to find it. Have you thought of goggles like football goggles? What? No. Why am I going to wear football goggles? No, I've not found that. My youngest will be having his first winter this year at Vandy. Told him he's going to freeze his tush off. Yeah, John, I would say so. I would say so. I just don't know that I could ever deal with the chill, you know? That's just me, though. All right, so we've got a Today Show hit, and then we've got the first hit off the top at 8 o'clock, and then we can check the tropics. So just so y'all know, I'm kind of balancing the TV side and the web side. So I'm not trying to leave y'all hanging. They will appreciate it. Our 20-something-year-olds have recently come to us and said they appreciate us. What a blessing that was to hear. I feel like that would be shocking. Yeah, that would be a real hit to the old gut. I tell my kids my first job is to be their parent, but I'm going to try and be their friend too and provide them with love, support, and respect. That's my thought as well, Taylor. Just because they're children, they deserve respect and to be heard. Oh, 100%. Because, and this is where like the wife teacher thing comes in. She's like, if we don't tell them now and show them now that we will listen to them, then why would we be able to listen to them later in life if we don't condition them to understand that we're there for them? And that makes sense, you know? It makes sense. You as well, Jan. Be good. Be good. Do we have long-range temperature models for the next month or two? So, you know, we looked at like the BSR, and I'm not going to have a ton of time to do it before this today cut-in, but like the BSR is definitely showing, let's see. Hold on. All right. All right, we're 15 seconds out from this Today Show cut-in. So, like, kind of a messy little forecast there. Maybe a little cool front. What is that? Like, that's the 26th. That's a decent little storm system / cooler air. The 28th, 29th. And, I mean, that's a cold front, a mega cold front coming in around, that's the 29th or the 30th. So, according to that, we should have a decent cold front for Halloween. So, I don't know what the GFS is showing right now, but we should have a cold front for Halloween.
Some small delays here this morning, but Eric, throughout this week, it's been mostly dry for that morning commute.
100%. And it's been beautiful, too. These tower cam shots are just gorgeous. Looking into downtown Orlando, as you were just showing, it's fantastic. Current temperature there, 58 degrees. It's 61 at the International Airport, 56 at UCF, and now 46 up in Ocala. So for today, it's bright, beautiful sunshine. We warmed to nearly 80 degrees this afternoon. Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast showing the 80s returning tomorrow, and then we get to about 83 degrees by Friday, staying nice and warm into the weekend. Wanted to show you the countdown. Just Luke was counting down as well, but the computer tells us when the producer sets the clock. The computer tells us how much time we have left. All right, so that was the Today Show hit, and then I've got this commercial break, and then we can reconvene. I've got one more hit, and then we can chat for a bit, and we can look more long range. Real quick, while I'm doing this, Megan, while I'm updating, what snacks have you been enjoying today?
I already ate it, but I had some vegetables. I brought my coffee today.
You do? Okay, that's why you're in a better mood.
Yeah, it's already gone though.
Ah.
So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I need to I feel like this is enough coffee for one morning.
Holy crap, that's big.
I know, but I'm like addicted to it.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Wow, that's an old commercial. But I'm feeling good. So I had vegetables, rice, coffee, and I'm trying to save my appetite because I'm going to the Food and Wine Festival today at Epcot. So
That sounds fun.
yeah, want to be kind of
You want to be open
empty
for
stomach.
it. Yeah, you want to be open for that.
Mainly going for the food because
Why not?
yeah,
It's-
I'm sure I'll try like a couple drinks, but I like to go to Epcot for the food.
And you're not working tomorrow?
No,
Yeah, see? You can
but I have
enjoy
an
it.
early flight, so.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to dinner with my mom. I'm really excited about that today.
Oh, where are you guys
Yeah.
gonna go? Well, maybe don't tell everyone.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna grab. She's got some family visiting, so the kids are gonna be together, and so it'll be a lot of fun. My brother's family and my family will all get together, so I'm excited about that.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
Get together with family.
Although like a school night dinner out,
Yeah.
that's gonna be something.
Yeah, I'm going to Epcot with my family, so
Yeah.
my cousins, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And the kids are with the grandparents, not my kids, but their kids.
Right.
So it's like adult.
Oh yeah, that's
Kind of a bit of an
nice.
adult family time.
I'm watching Big Bang, and the couple had just had a kid. One of the couples had just had a kid, and like the entire show just goes on, and I'm just like, where's their kid?
Yeah, like it's not real life.
It's not real life. Like it's just not like they're. We just got the little one down. I'm like, that doesn't work. The second you whisper that you just got the little one down, little one wakes up.
Yeah.
Taylor, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you think? All right, let's go over to the key. Good times. All right, so what I was showing you just before that Today Show hit, the BSR, and I'll show it to you again here. The BSR, that's a mega cold front coming in like right around or just before Halloween. So if you follow that, that should be a cold front for Halloween, you know? I don't know. All right, to be continued in a moment. Luke's yelling at me.
Yelling at everybody.
He's yelling at everybody.
Nowadays, they're keeping a close eye on sex offenders. The new proposal from commissioners to create a safer Volusia County.
And as the Israel-Hamas war continues to make headlines, we're learning of more acts of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. And this morning, we're seeing one of those hateful acts that was caught on camera.
Plus, it's been 2 weeks now since Congressman Kevin McCarthy lost the gavel as House Speaker. What it will take.
That's why my teenager's an open book with me and comes with me about everything. I started Foundation for. It's true. All right, hold on a second.
With us here at CWATM, Christine.
And Jason Guy, we do have a lot to cover, but we start with your first morning forecast. Meteorologist Eric Burris is enjoying all these sunrise views. It's just really gorgeous. We just aren't expecting it to hit us with that cool air when
Yeah.
we step out of that beautiful sunshine.
We have to like classically condition ourselves that like, oh, it is almost the end of October. Cool air is here. So yeah, it's gonna take a little while for our brains to get tweaked around to it. But either way, it's sunny, it's beautiful. Temperatures out the door in the 40s and 50s. By lunchtime, we rebound beautifully. 73 degrees our lunchtime temperature. That's very comfortable. And then we get into a comfortable upper 70s. Probably will see some lower 80s around. Temperatures now showing a climb. We're at 60 degrees in Orlando, 55 for Claremont and Leesburg. It's 48 degrees here in Ocala, and along the shoreline, 50s to even 60 degrees in Melbourne. So generally speaking, out west, we're a little cooler than yesterday, but the metro off to the east running just a little bit warmer. Either way, the warmer trend is the trend we're going with this afternoon and the next couple of days. Mid to upper 70s today. We hit 80 tomorrow. We'll talk more about that in just a couple of minutes. Now at 8:33, time for a traffic check. Megan, good morning.
Good morning. There are just a couple slowdowns right now in Lake County. We're heading out the door.
All right.
Turnpike. This is only 5 minutes.
Let's see what we got here.
After Hancock Road, crash blocking. Now, right
Dad flex. My oldest is going to graduate NC State with a double major at age 20. What? My youngest can graduate high school early, but staying to take college credit classes. Wow, that's a dad flex. Oof. that's a dad flex. 100% dad flex. My parents ended up becoming my best friends. At the end of my dad's life, it was really special that he was my dad, but also my best friend. I hope Bentley feels that way with me one day. Respect me enough to know I'm the parent, but can also enjoy hanging out with me. I think, like when I look at my parents, they'll never stop. They'll never stop being my parent, as I put my blanket on. They'll never stop being my parent, but I think that the best friend thing plays in a lot when you get older. But I gotta whip some tuchus if I gotta whip some tuchus, you know what I'm saying? That's just where we're at, especially at this phase of life, you know? That's all. That's all. Brian, I have to say your seamless multitasking is impressive. Well, thank you, buddy. Shows several parts of your brain working in unison. I had to do that a great deal in my career. Now my brain doesn't want to work that hard. I would say my brain sometimes struggles too, but thank you. I very much appreciate that. Patty says, please bring back the 80s. I'm freezing. If I read you some of these emails that I've gotten, you would actually laugh. There's some emails that are like, stop you knuckleheads saying that this is nice weather. This weather stinks. And I'm just like, dude, calm down. I do laugh about that. Okay. I'm 48 and my mom still moms me. I mean, that's kind of their job, right? So anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted with the TV thing, that's the BSR around Halloween, airing a little on the early side of Halloween. To me, that looks like a cold front kind of pattern. So the GFS backed off on it. We'll see what ends up happening, but to me, that looks like a big hit of cool weather for Halloween. And then a decent little storm system. Like a decent little storm system. What was that? That's a 6. Give me 2 seconds. What is that? That's the 16th. It's like the 15th. That's like November 1st, 2nd. A decent storm system there. Yeah, and then beyond that, bear with me. Let me switch over. Going like super long range now, using the GFS in the BSR model. Another cold front. Now, this is kind of interesting. So if this little weather scenario plays out, that would be like November 6th, 7th, 8th. A little storm system develops off of our east coast. That would like grab and drag cool air down and just pour it down like a nice cold stretch. It's a cold stretch kind of pattern for us. So could be interesting. Then another little storm system comes into like South Florida. I tell you, it looks like the Gulf is going to be open for business come hurricane season next year. At least that's the way it looks. That's like November 15th, a little storm system south. And then another Big Bend storm system. Probably a cold front there. We're watching these Gulf storm systems, and even if they're not tropical, they're indicators that severe weather season this winter is going to be feisty. And that hurricane season is probably going to be on the Gulf Coast feisty. So there you go. There you go. Taylor says, I still volunteer as tribute to respond to your hate mail. Too funny. Having had a brief look into your relationship with your dad, you are blessed to have that, Brian says. Yeah, that's my old man. Look, I beat him up, he beats me up. It's a mutually abusive yet loving relationship. Yeah, I forgot, Brian. We did hang out at the DeLand flight thing. Do you still do that? I haven't been in a couple of years. I'd love to go. Now, especially now that I'm getting into flying again. I just did, listen, can I nerd out for a second? Brian and anyone else who cares? I just did, so I'm going to take my first flight in the left seat of a Cessna on Thursday that I have done in almost 10 years. I'm so excited. I just did a weight and balance for it. I'm excited. Am I excited? I'm excited, yeah. And here's something even better. I showed this to Megan Mackey. I'm gonna be in the traffic pattern at the airport at the same time as Alex Alisi. That is going to be a whole lot of fun. So anyway, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So anyway, if that Deland thing is the Sport Aviation Showcase is still going on, I want to go to it. I want to go to there.
Yesterday, after 20 Republicans.
Has he gotten all his hours in yet? Well, to be an airline transport pilot, which is what he wants to do, it's 1,500 hours for the ATP. So he's not, but he's going for his commercial check ride in a couple days. So yeah, I give up flying to travel with the Porsche racing team. Well, Brian, I have to get you back up too, man.
Hey, it's Megan in the traffic center.
All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Tropics, nice and quiet for right now. The only thing we've got is Invest 94. That's going to recurve and stay out to sea. So all good things there too. Yeah. Millie says the job of a parent is not to a best friend, but to prepare them for life on their own, to teach respect for others
They didn't send something
and how to care for themselves. Don't do everything for them. After that, you can be a friend. I love that. I think that's so true. I wish him much success with his dreams. I'm so happy for him. Oh yeah. Oh, I am too. I love Alex. I loved him when he worked here. I hated him when he was leaving here, and I'm back to loving him still now that he's gone. We'll have to get him on and check in and see how he's doing with his flight stuff. I just think it's going to be fun on Thursday when we're in the traffic pattern at the same time. All right. That's all I got. You got anything else? You got anything? No? You're good? We good? We all good? All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I will see you guys and gals tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk at 8 a.m. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a great one tomorrow. The DeLand show, as you know, it doesn't happen anymore. Jana is now with Sun and Fun. There's a small event in DeLand in November. I was suddenly like, thanks, Brian. Oh, I'm sad that it doesn't happen like that. But if she's with Sun and Fun, that's the good one too. I missed Sun and Fun last year. I promised myself that I would go, and now that I'm back to doing a little flying, I gotta go, and I gotta bring my father and my father-in-law. Gotta go. All right. Be good, y'all. Take care. See you tomorrow morning. And of course on TV now through 10 a.m. on CWA.